Good evening and blessings. It is Monday, 27th. I haven't recorded anything for the past few days. It was the weekend. So on the weekend I unplugged. I just listened to worship music. I listened to sermons. I listened to podcasts. Today I wanna talk about truck drivers that always say, I can't do that. Meaning about health, working out. There's a lot of things you can do that you don't have to be one of the statistics. Okay? One of the things I recommend drivers are every time you stop, okay, either for fueling, for using the bathroom, take that time after you finish doing what you have to do. Just go for a 10-minute walk, 10 or 15 minutes. It's not gonna hurt you. And a lot of them, oh well, I'm on a time frame. Okay, I understand that, but you know that if you got to be at a certain place at 9 o'clock in the morning, a day from now or 2 days from now, you still have time. You still have time, because I guarantee you that when you stop and you know you got time, you over there scrolling. Okay. Meanwhile, you can go out there and you're scrolling for more than 5 minutes. You're not scrolling just 2 or 3 minutes. You're scrolling for a while. So just go out there and do 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's for your health and for you to be there for your family, for your loved ones. That's how I look at things. That's my why. I want to be there for my family. Okay? I don't want to be, this driver that, just is walking and then next thing you know, he falls and he's gone. I have seen it on our tablet. They send messages. This driver, the name of the driver. We just got notice that this driver, he was with us for 7-8 years. Great driver. He did what he had to do. Have him in your prayers, and his family. He passed, and then they give you the date. Don't be that person. Don't be that driver. I don't want to be that driver. So take your health seriously. Another thing, make your food. It's not hard. I got a skillet, and I have a crock pot. Okay, I make my rice, I make my beans, and the meat. That's what I eat. And the eggs as well. You can do that. Oh, before I forget. Also, you can work out, even driving, you can be working out. How? Doing calf works. Okay? I read somewhere, I don't know if it was the University of Illinois or the University of Texas. I don't remember. But even that, go into PubMed, go to the National Library of Medicine, and just put insulin resistance. I just did the calf muscles, and you have a small muscle in your calf. It's called soleus, I believe it's pronounced. It's a small muscle that if you just do, 2 or 3 days a week, just lifting up your calves, like your tippy toes, it helps out. They said that something about it also helps you out with the insulin. I was like, what? That's what they said because they did the study. You know, so you can do this meanwhile you driving. And if you want to, you can add. Oh, I got a dumbbell here. You can add. This one is 15. I got a 30 and I got a 35 kettlebell. You can put it on your knees and just do that a few times. Meanwhile you driving, and then you switch it around, doing this stuff. You know, there's little things you can do. I also have a band. What I do when I stop for fuel or when I stop for bathroom breaks, I put it over my side mirrors and I do some triceps or biceps. Any little thing you do helps. So how can you tell me that it can't be done when I have done it? I was 256 pounds. I mentioned this before. I was 256 pounds, and I'm now 200. You can't tell me you can't do it. It's just a matter of what's important for you. I know my health is important because it's important for my family and my loved ones because they want to see me there. And I have to make the most time I can being a driver to be there for them. I don't want to be the statistics saying, you know, drivers, look, they're dying. You know, he just had a mass heart attack. He was just walking, he was fine, and next thing you know, he's gone. We get messages here from drivers stating the person's name, the driver's name. This person been here for 8, 9, 10, 20 years. Good worker. He did everything we asked him to do. And he just passed away. We was informed he would pass away. Please have him in your prayers. Don't be that person. And I know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Because I know I was that person saying, oh, I can't do it. I got to get to this place. I got to do it. And I was like, no. You know, after the doctor told me what was going on, I was like, all right. And that's what I do. Every time I stop, I do my 10-minute walk. I do some, you know, tricep, biceps. In the morning, I do basically. In the morning is when I do most of my exercise. You know, like I said, I got dumbbells, a kettlebell, the band, and I walk a lot. I can't run. I'm going to see if I can now that I'm going to see the doctor. I'm going to see if I can start running. See, because I lost weight, and see if I can, because I enjoy running. I also enjoy cycling, but I can't cycle because having the bike in here and pulling it out is just a hassle. But at least running I can do. If they say that, you know, I can't, then I'm going to do it. And I'm not trying to be a marathon or anything, but I want to at least run for 3 miles. 3 miles a week is all I want to do. So again, guys, you can do this. If I did it, you can. Trust in yourself. Know that you can do it. Okay? Just take your time. Take your time. Just little by little. It took me 22, almost 2 years to lose the weight, but I lost it. And I know I can hear people say, oh, well, you know, that's too long. It's for your health. You know, not everything is quick. You can't get everything quick. It was a while. It took you to get that weight, so it's going to take you a while to lose the weight. Because you didn't wake up the next day and be boom, you're obese. No, it took you a time to get there. So take the time to lose it as well, and find out what's important in your life, what's really, really important. And when you know that what's very important, then you're gonna make it. You're gonna do it, and you're gonna be able to achieve what you want to achieve, whatever it is. If it's lose 50 pounds, lose 100 pounds, you will do it. So trust in yourself. All right. So talk next time. Blessings.